What's up, Better Days? It's winter time again. We were out here a week ago and it was beautiful. It ended up being 78 degrees that day on New Year's Day. Today it's cold again. The water's up because we got rain that brought in this cold air, and it's not obviously not summer pool, but it's up 2 feet from where it was. We were putting in way out there last week. I was itching to do some crappie fishing, so I'm at my favorite crappie fishing spot. Let's go see if we can catch some. I stopped by Big Charlie's to grab me some minnows. They're kind of big today, but that's okay. Should be able to catch a crappie. Pretty big minnow. I try not to use shiners when I'm crappie fishing. They don't like those as much. There we go. Got us a crappie. It didn't really feel like a crappie bite. He's not really fighting much like a crappie. If he is, he's a little one. But we got us a bite. It's a yellow bass. Didn't really feel like a crappie bite. They have this distinctive thump that they do. And that wasn't it. There we go, little yellow fella. There's a little pull on this thing. Somebody's got it. Or somebody had it till I started banging around. Yeah, I set that rod in the rod holder and that fish dipped out. He said, wait a minute, let me think twice about that. Wind. Nah, that wasn't the wind. That's a fish. There we go. There's a crappie. Now, he's not going to keep. I'd like to see some nice keepers. He's not going to keep. But he's a first crappie, and that's what I wanted to do, was feel that crappie thump. That's a 3-inch minnow. And I did feel him at first. He was just getting this part of it. It took him a while to get this down. Alright. This is a 3-inch Berkeley Realistic. This is a 1/8 of an ounce jig head that comes with it in the pack. Alright. Caught a fish on 2 different poles, 2 different lures. Artificial working. Let's get this live bait going. Let's see something hit that minnow. There's one. That feels like a good fish. Once again, didn't feel like a crappie bite, but let's see what we got here. He's fighting like a crappie on the surface. They'll do that. Oh, it's a black nose, a little bitty black nose. Alright, 3 casts in a row. Might be one of those days where we catch a bunch of fish. That's 3 casts, or 3 fish, 3 different species. Black nose, Sweet. That worked pretty good. Oh, there he was. He ticked it again. Can we do a fourth species? No. Another black nose crappie. Whoa, some serious wind. Nice thump that time. That was that crappie thump. Well, maybe it'll just be a numbers day and not a big fish day, because we certainly are getting into them quick. We've only been filming about 10 minutes. We've got 5 fish. All right, another black crappie. There's one. Once again, Bobby Garlands. Bobby Garlands have caught fish 5-1 on this Berkeley Realistic. So we might need to go away from that Berkeley if we're going to catch some fish. Now that's close. This fish is close to being a keeper. This is the biggest fish of the day so far. He ain't no slab. Okay. These are 1/16 of an ounce sickle hook, painted white jig heads. I'll put 2 of them on. I'm just gonna, to put 2 of these on, I usually just take a long tag line. Really long tag line. And then, oh shoot, I got one. He hit the Bobby Garland under the boat. He hooked himself. That's how powerful these Bobby Garlands are. Oh my goodness. We were just sitting here hanging this over the edge while we were tying on some more, and bam. Now I've got a minnow sitting in the same spot for the whole time we've been here. It didn't catch anything, but the Bobby Garland sitting there did. Holy smokes. Alright, my camera died right as I was showing you how to tie those double Bobby Garlands. And then, of course, something smashed the minnow. I caught another 9.5-inch crappie. He wasn't a keeper, so I just let him go. But man, they're biting good. They're biting under the boat. They're biting these Bobby Garlands that we cast. That's what I wanted to do, was come out and catch crappie. There's another one. Oh, this is great. This is just great. I want to get some keepers though. And this is on that pole where we just retied with some Bobby Garlands. They worked on the first cast. Of course it did. Oh, Bobby G got it going on. Then hit that. Something like a bass. Slurped it up and spit it out. That was a good bite. This doesn't feel like a crappie. It is though, it's a nice one. Finally got us that keeper. Alright, we want to catch a few of these. Be real nice crappie dinner. All right, now that's a slab. That's a no-doubter right there. I knew it didn't feel the same as these little ones I've been hitting. Wow, I've got a fish on the minnow but I've got a fish in my hand. There we go. Doubles. It's a little crappie. There's one on the drop. I let it sit for a second and he smacked it. I was trying to hit this other pole. Looked like something was biting the minnow. We let him. He got off early, but that's okay. He was short. That fish got this. No. I had a long distance bite way out there. There's one. Ooh, that feels nice. Oh yeah. It's a bass. Okay. Cool, spotted bass. Oh, chunky guy. Healthy guy. Fat lips. When I want to see if a fish is healthy, I look at all the different proportions of it. These big, fat, thick lips. He's got a nice fat belly, plenty of color, eyes are looking clear and clean. Good looking spotted bass. We're just reeling them in left and right. I love it out here. Well, as easy as it is today, that's how hard it was last week. I'll try to show you this knot again. Just make a long tag line. Tie a fisherman's knot. Pull the tag line all the way through, nice and long. Now I've got all this to tie on the second one. Bam. Feel bigger when there's a lot of line between you. And he's just another. Still don't feel like no keeper or slab. Oh, he's got a little pull to him. Oh yeah, nice fish. Just 9.5, I think. He's close. He's close. There's one, same little spot. I found a little heated up spot, but it's at a distance. Really far away. They seem to be holding there pretty well though, for right now. Oh yeah. There's a back-to-backer. He's close. This is a decent fish. Yeah, I think he'll go. I think he'll keep. Gotta try to get him in. I don't feel like grabbing my net though. There we go. Yeah, he's another big one. He's over. Eat it. Man, he smacked it. There's a thump. Now that's a big old thump. I don't know if it's going to be a big old fish, but he really just crushed this Bobby Garland. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're getting close to a trophy here. Yes. Yes. I'm glad this is happening on a day where I wanted to keep fish. This is awesome. Wow. Now that is a big old slab. That is a big old slab of crappie right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a good one. Yes. Oh, I got a fish under the boat. Doggone it. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm in the middle of free time. Doggone it. He's still there. That fish is still there. He must have ate that. And now he's trying to swallow it. He's still there. He won't be there when I lift up on it, but he's still there right now. There he is. I hooked him. I'm gonna be doggoned. Oh, it's a bluegill. Cool. It's like 6 species. He worked real hard at getting that minnow in. Oh, and look, we got the minnow back. Yeah. He's a good fighter. And he may go 10. Boy, he's pushing it. He's really pushing it. He's close. Oh, there we go. Just popped in another battery. Got us another fish. 3rd battery. I'd say this is probably about the 30th fish. It's so hard. After 5 or 6, you just lose count, especially when you start catching them back to back and doubles and stuff. But that's a nice big yellow bass. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing, but we're sitting in right at about 13 foot of water. And there's a point right there. Zip. Right there in front of us. And there's a shelf up here that's like 2 to 5 feet deep. And then it drops off to about 10 foot and then it slowly slopes to where we are. We're fishing up on that shelf. Not too far up there. Probably about 6 foot of water if I had to guess. But we're fishing right above that drop off. And that's where we're hooking most of our fish. It's like as it comes off that drop off, they're sitting there waiting to ambush. Where all the keeper crappie have come from. I say all, here at many, there's 5. I have 5 keepers, but they've all come from right there off that, right at that drop off point. Also, typically I will cast these Bobby Garlands and let them sink down all the way to the bottom, and then I'll do something else and come back to it. But I'm only letting them sink a few feet today. And then bringing them back to me slowly. Oh, there's one under the boat. Got him. Got him. Oh, good one. Good fish. Good fish. Crappie. Good crappie. Oh, it's a bass. It's a bass. He ate a minnow. It's a big bass. It's a nice bass. It's not what we're after though. Nice big bass. Probably 3/4, maybe almost a pound. He's long. He's long like a river fish, but he ate a minnow right under the boat. That was exciting. It's always fun when they do that. That was so much fun it ought to be illegal. You can do this. You can come out and catch these fish. Hit me up, betterdaysfishing@gmail.com. We'll do the wintertime special. I'll bring out everything you need. A kayak, a canoe, whichever you prefer. And I'll put you on these fish. $150 for 4 hours. We'll usually go in the afternoon. This is at Long Hunter State Park hit me up, betterdaysfishing.com. Check out my website. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. This was a fantastic day. You guys have a better day.